Hey, there it is. That was a challenge.
Wow. But now we're doing it. Live stream on YouTube, live stream on Facebook. Welcome anybody who happens to check us out.
Did you check everything just real quick?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the
awesome.
I'm looking at the YouTube. We're started. I'm looking at the Facebook. There's about a 5-second lag on each one.
Cool.
But we're rolling.
Perfect.
In both places.
What's up, guys?
Hey, everybody. All right, we're trying something new, so if it's messed up, we apologize now, but here we go. Here we go.
All right, man, let's talk some football. Are we gonna talk about last week? Do we need to talk about this?
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. I know it's gonna hurt a little bit to talk about, but we're gonna start off.
Pull the old jersey out of the burn barrel so we can rock it today.
Yeah.
Dude, Twitter went full nuclear meltdown. It was kind of bad.
Everyone went full nuclear meltdown.
Yeah, it was. You know what sucked is and it was not a great loss. I think it's going to end up not being as bad as it looked. Because I think BYU may end up being decent. I don't think they're a terrible team.
Can I pause real quick?
Sure, what's up?
One thing for everybody real fast. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
On YouTube and on Facebook. Find us on Twitter at X the Comments. YouTube at X the Comments, pretty much everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, X the Comments is our name. Yep. You can find us there. X for don't read. So Fair don't enough. Read the comments. And we're bringing this to you unofficially by Whistle Pig Whiskey. We have some tonight. We're going to start with that real quick. We've made sure to fill up a hog decanter because we're still fans no matter how bad last week
sorry,
was.
I went straight into the doom and gloom, man.
I know you did, but if I'm going to doom and gloom this thing, I'm going to start it with a little bit of Whistle Pig Whiskey.
That's right. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
I've been quiet on social media all week. I've been saving
it. Same.
It's growing on me.
As I told you, it's an acquired taste, but it's a good taste once you get used to it.
I cheated.
That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, so okay. Doom and gloom. First things first, our buddy Ty does a post-game show right after the game. And I just happened to be near my computer, so I was like, I'm going to log in and check out what people are saying right after the game.
Strays, didn't he?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I feel a little bad for Ty being live and having to tell people, like, can we hold off on the F-bombs, please? Yeah. Because everybody was F this, F Enos, F the Razorback, F the offensive line. It was bad. It was real bad. And then you saw Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter was something else, man. It was, I don't know, man. I'm like, surprisingly, I'm not like losing my mind. I'm not ready to. Pitt lost a lot of the fan base like that with that game, but I feel like if we did do something we're not supposed to. Me and Jessica heard about this the whole 30-minute ride home from Fayetteville, and I'm going, well, this is what's wrong with this and this and this, and she's like, okay, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's you have
such a good wife.
The typical the typical Razorback way is we lose the ones we're not supposed to lose. And we win the ones we're not supposed to win. That's just how this works. We win that one we're not supposed to win, such as like this upcoming weekend. Everybody will forgive them.
Yeah,
they will.
I'm not going to talk about this weekend yet, but yeah, I agree with you. We're going to win something we shouldn't, or nobody expects us to win. I think expectations went way down. And now people are looking at my prediction for this season from week one and going, yeah, Travis Tim was right from the beginning.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think they are. I think everybody's on my side now that 5 wins is a big season.
I'm hopelessly optimistic. Don't judge me, bro.
It's fine. That's fine. I love our guys, but they're not playing, and I don't necessarily fault the team. The play calling was horrendous, especially third and fourth quarter. I mean, it was freaking terrible.
Well, terrible. The frustrating thing about it is it's run, pass, run, pass, run, pass. Like maybe throw it on first down every once in a while,
just to change things up.
Throw a little play action pass, and I get it. They're trying to get the run game going, but it was almost stubborn.
Yeah,
like we're gonna get the run game going.
Yeah,
and it's like, dude, we get it. You want to run the ball, but you can't right now
for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So and then penalties. Yeah, the guys were making some mistakes, but somewhere along the way, the coach has to step in and go, okay, you're not going to make another penalty, or you're on the bench. I don't know who we go with.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to take the fourth 10-yard holding penalty from Brady Latham.
Yeah, well, I've been hearing it all week. You know, you said who you go with, especially in regards to wide receivers. I've been hearing all week, and a lot of people are talking about it, like, get Satania the ball a little more. The kid can run 22 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's super fast.
He's an explosive player, and I'm sure that like even Pitt was. I think they got him a little bit in the presser because they're like, well, he's been dropping some balls in practice, and he's like, oh, what am I saying? So these other guys have been dropping the balls in practice too, and it's like, take a shot. That's all I'm saying. Well, take a shot on him.
And you're not getting really any separation. If you've got a guy that fast and he can get separation, I mean, I'd rather him get a chance at catching a ball than be covered up and get us sacked or, not give us any opportunities. I would just rather see that happen.
Something funny. Look right there. I used the wrong. No problem. It's week 4. Don't worry about week 3. It's all good.
You used the wrong what?
I used the wrong week thing. Check it out.
Oh,
I made a new one and everything, man. That makes me really mad.
Oh, you can change it.
I can change it live. I just got to find it. Now, no, that's week 3. Come on, guys. I'm gonna do this. All right, Timmy, take it over, Timmy.
Okay, well, I mean, I feel like that's enough discussion about the BYU game because all it does is kind of get me fired up.
Yeah, all it's gonna do is hurt my pride.
And there were some good things that happened this week from an Arkansas fan standpoint. Alabama struggled mightily with South Florida.
I was pretty happy about that one.
I was happy about that one. Tennessee lost to Florida. Happy about that one, to be perfectly honest.
What's up?
Week 4.
Now we're in week 4. So, hey, that kind of worked because we were griping about week 3.
And we're talking
and now here we are. All right.
and we're going to ignore that 61-yard field goal from Missouri because it was just K-State.
It's Missouri. It doesn't count.
Who cares?
It doesn't count.
Yeah. They don't count and it didn't count, and who cares?
I fear they may be better than we all thought they were going to be. Missouri. I don't know, man. Just saying. I'll say it.
Okay, you say it. They're going to be Missouri.
Ideally, hopefully they Missouri the heck out of it because that will be perfect.
Yeah.
I'd be totally good with that.
I think they will. They will Missouri it. Just like we Arkansas it with BYU. Okay, enough.
Oh, that hurts my feelings.
Sorry. All right, let's move on to week 4. First game up, Auburn, Texas A&M. Auburn's 3-0. Texas A&M's 2-1. Lost to Florida State, so kind of a legitimate loss.
Was it Florida State?
Wasn't it?
No, Miami.
Miami, that's right.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. I was just thinking about it because LSU lost Florida State.
That's right. Had them switched.
God, Florida's whooping the SEC this year. What's going on here?
That's why we're reaching out to them and saying, hey, we need 2 more teams.
The entire state of Florida.
No, we don't want UCF.
No. I don't want Malzahn back at all. No,
nobody wants
unless
UCF
he's on my team.
But Auburn's interesting, 3-0, but they haven't played anybody.
I haven't watched one Auburn game, and I follow Barning Hard on Twitter, and he's gonna be like, "You terrible person."
Let's take a look at it. Auburn beat UMass, Cal, and Samford. So their cupcake season is over. They have a deadly run, just as deadly as our run right now. Texas A&M, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss, back to back. So I'm seeing 4 losses in there. Honestly, I'm gonna say they're.
You think Auburn?
Texas A&M.
I unfortunately I'm so unversed on Auburn because I haven't watched one game. I don't even know what kind of offense they're running. I presume it's a Hugh Freeze is going to be a spread offense.
It's going to be a spread offense.
Mobile quarterback situation and all. Who's their quarterback? Is it
their quarterback is Thorne?
Who?
Peyton Thorne.
I don't even know who that is.
He's 517 yards so far this season, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Okay, I like those numbers.
He's also their leading rusher, 22 carries, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
They're
A&M's just slapping.
A&M's an 8-point favorite.
That's not that big of a favorite.
They're an 8-point favorite.
We were an 8-point favorite last week, just saying.
The matchup predictor has A&M 67% chance of winning. So
well, FBI hates us. So they pick us to lose everything.
Well, I think this is a fair judgment of Auburn. They haven't played anyone. A&M's played some real games. Spread offense versus Bobby Petrino.
Fair.
I mean, offense versus offense. A&M's got this.
Let's say it's spread versus spread. Brown chicken.
You're insane, bro.
Yeah. No, seriously though. I don't know. How's Texas? Does Texas A&M still got DJ Durkin
for
defensive coordinator?
I don't know.
I bet they do. If they got him, they're gonna lose.
A&M's allowing just under 300 yards a game. Auburn's allowing 264 yards a game. But again,
is this A&M's first test of the season too? Have they played
Miami?
Oh yeah, and they lost to them. So you see how that goes.
Yeah, but
I would say probably A&M will get them.
I think A&M's got them. I don't think there's any question.
How
there.
crazy
Just
is it
being
that
honest.
most of the SEC's first losses were outside of the conference?
Unusual. Incredibly unusual.
Bama almost lost one.
Yeah.
Well, Bama lost Texas.
They did lose one outside of conference.
The SEC sucks this year.
It's definitely not our typical year.
It doesn't suck. I just think there's a little bit of I can't think of the word. Nick Saban said it. Anyway,
I think there's growing
parity.
I was going to say there's growing parity in college football for sure. The NIL is making things more even.
Yeah.
Obviously, your teams with lots of NIL money can attract more players, but there's definitely opportunity to go.
I got a question for you, and it's going to lead into the next game. Okay. I was listening to a podcast today, and it's a podcast I listen to all the time, and they were talking about that Colorado would beat Arkansas today. What are your thoughts on it? You think
Yeah,
we play Colorado?
Would.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Our offense isn't moving the ball.
That would be a crazy game. You know, maybe
I don't think
that as a bowl game.
I don't think they would blow us out, but
I definitely take care of us.
I think they would win.
Jeez, that hurts my soul.
I mean, I think it would be close.
Yeah.
So,
man, you're probably right. Thinking about it,
I think it would be close, but I do think they would pull.
I'm such a homer, dude.
We're just not consistent like we should be. I want to be a homer. I have been most of my life. Like I could look at the Razorback schedule and justify a win on there.
Yeah.
But I've gotten so used to justifying wins, and
you know how easy it is to justify wins, or not justify wins, but like you know how hard it is to say we're going to lose a game in August.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, we can win all those. No problem.
Look at what we did at spring practice. We looked awesome.
Yeah, your brain
we
never
actually get on the field and we do what we do. We play to the level of our competition, which we did with BYU. We played to the level of our competition.
I have one more question on the Arkansas thing. I was thinking about it today.
Okay.
So KJ, it's his first year in this Enos offense. Clearly, he's adjusting still. Mm-hmm. Do you think Criswell shows better next year because he's been in it in 2 years?
Absolutely.
I think so too. Yeah,
absolutely.
I think Criswell's going to come ready to go because he's, you know.
I think some of KJ's struggle is with the RPOs. He does not make the decisions as quickly. From watching it on TV.
Yeah,
he doesn't appear to make the decisions as quickly as when he was running the other offense. Mm-hmm. You know, when Satan was his offensive coordinator, he was able to make reads differently than he does with the RPO, and I don't think that he's making the reads as quick.
All right, we're getting off topic. It's all right.
Nah,
we're so Razorback centric.
Yeah, no, it's fine. To answer your question, you know, you can almost watch it on the screen when he's got the ball there with the running back. And you can see him making the decision in real time.
I know the game he was hesitant, man.
It was very hesitant.
There was a couple runs he could have ripped, and I was like, I'm in the stands. I'm like, why are you hesitating?
I think it's because he's still making the reads where he's used to walking up to the line, making the read, snapping the ball, and going. Yeah. And now he's got to make a read on the RPO, and I think he's struggling.
I keep trying to remember.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Not to run into
That's what I see.
Keep running this Razorback show we got going, which is okay. We're wearing Razorback stuff, but not to run it too long, but I try to pull into account like when everybody melted down. I'm like, man, it's a new offense. They're still learning it, dude. So I'm like, whatever. Anyway, Colorado beat Colorado, Oregon. Without Travis Hunter. They are Travis Hunter.
We're going Colorado, Oregon.
Colorado, Oregon.
Okay, I had that pushed off toward the end.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine.
I just figured since we were talking about it.
No, that's fine. I'll jump down there. Okay, Colorado, Oregon. So Oregon is a 21-point favorite.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I wonder if that line would have changed a little if Travis Hunter wasn't hurt.
Probably.
Think about it, that's the downside.
Is he not going to play for sure?
No, he's out for like 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, it definitely would.
I think that's their first loss.
It would make a difference for sure. Yeah. I think it's crazy that he plays both ways in college football. That's insane.
What sucks about playing both ways is now Dion lost 2 players.
2 players.
He lost a wide receiver and a cornerback. And it's like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I think that's insane in college football today to have somebody doing that.
Yeah, so I'm going Oregon on that one.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think they'll cover. I don't think they'll beat them by 21, but I think they'll beat them soundly. Probably
10.
I'm thinking 14, 13.
Okay.
Something like that.
I will agree with you on that. The matchup predictor has them 94% chance to win. And I think that is completely because Hunter's out.
Yeah.
And like I said, 21-point favorite. So, yeah.
Probably so.
I definitely will agree with you there.
All right, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Back to the SEC. Kentucky and Vanderbilt. I think this is an easy call.
You Kentucky, obviously. But
Kentucky.
who did Vandy lose to last week?
UNLV.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. Vandy's bad.
I mean, they are. They always get their hopes up with their 2 cupcake games. And we talked about it last week, and you were like, oh, I think they might have a chance against UNLV. And I'm like, no, this is Vandy, dude. This is Vandy.
They beat Hawaii, though.
Exactly.
I want to know who paid to renovate. Whose idea was to let's renovate the stadium? Like, why? Why are you renovating the stadium and putting more seats?
Players. Try to attract players. It's all about attracting
players.
Hire
a different coach. I mean, they've been through them though, dude.
The issue I think is Vandy Morris. And anybody who does anything with Vandy, it's going to be similar to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Let's be honest for a second. At Arkansas, if you do something with us, if you get a couple of 10-win seasons, everyone's after you because you did something with Vandy. The same thing. If you turn Vandy into a winning program, you will be there one more year.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to pay you.
What if that's Dion's next step?
It won't be. It won't be. But you know what wouldn't surprise me?
I think he's going to get hired and be in over his head somewhere after. I don't know. He's a pretty good coach so far.
Wouldn't surprise me if he goes to Alabama.
Yeah,
I don't think Nick Saban is.
See, I thought that was Dabo's job in waiting. I thought Dabo was always the coach in waiting at Bama. I mean, I know he's fallen off now, but Dabo's a Bama grad, you know?
It could be, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see. Dion snatch up something like that if he really turns Colorado.
Smells really good.
No on the taste. Yeah, we're working on him, Whistle Pig. I'm working on you guys. I'm also working on Travis.
I'm trying to become a man, but it's tough.
Buddy, that is so good.
It's getting better every week. I'm serious.
What? I'm going to turn you into a rye whiskey drinker for sure. Then we'll have our break from the football for a moment. Then we're going to have our Boston legal moment. Shatner, Spader, sitting with some whiskey, having some messed up conversations like we do on the Don't Read the Comments podcast.
Yes, right.
We'll have some weird conversations while we sip some whiskey, buddy. That's the goal.
Real R-rated stuff. The stuff you and your buddies talk about in your living room.
That's what we are. That's what we are. So from Don't Read the Comments, if you guys haven't watched our podcast,
ooh, that new one's going to be fire.
We are you and your friends sitting in the living room talking all the mess that you talk about.
Yep.
Please take a minute, go watch it. We have a new episode coming out in a couple of days. That is the best episode yet.
Don't watch it at work.
It's the best episode yet, and we can't wait for you guys to see it.
Absolutely.
Back on this SEC real quick.
Yes. Shameless plug. Let's go.
That's right.
I'm going to go to chat. Just kidding. Nobody's in there.
Somebody chat with us.
Someday.
If you're on there, somebody chat with us.
Can you see Facebook actually? Because there's a lot better chance of getting Facebook chat than there is, in my opinion. Hey, Grayson, see? Grayson's in there. He said, how about them Cowboys?
Yes, sir. How about them?
Oh, hateful. You're a hateful, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
You're a hater. Cowboy hater.
Well, yeah. They have to be good first.
I mean, did they win last week or did they lose?
They won.
Oh, Well, then they're doing pretty good.
You know, I was talking to Grayson, actually, and he was all excited about their 41-point victory or whatever 2 weeks ago. And he wanted me to jump on board, and I'm like, this is the Cowboys. Give it a couple of weeks.
Right. Wait till the playoffs. It's all over then.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything, Grayson.
Dak's still the quarterback, isn't he? Oh, dude.
Of course Dak's the quarterback.
I know we're college football right now. Do you see what happened to Nick Chubb? Holy crap.
Yeah.
Man, that poor dude. He had one against us back in the day. He hyperextended his knee and went the other way. And then I didn't see the injury happen, but I was editing our podcast as I was watching or listening to football. And they're like, this is the most horrific injury I've ever seen. I'm like, man, I'm kind of glad I didn't see it. But
I've seen some nasty ones over the years.
I've seen Anderson Silva. That was enough for me.
Yeah. Oof. Okay.
Awesome.
Kentucky 14-point favorite over Vanderbilt. I think they cover.
Body bag.
I think they cover it.
Body bag.
All right. Ole Miss, Alabama. Man, you know what?
You know what? I'm calling the upset. I'm calling it right now. Ole Miss beats them.
I think I agree with you. I agree with you. Alabama's a 7-point favorite. They struggled against South Florida. They lost to Texas. I don't think this is their year. I think Ole Miss upsets them too.
Yeah. Isn't that weird that we think that?
So weird.
I don't know.
I honestly
just wonder
think
if they're going to be in
I
wounded
think is
animal
like
mode.
a year or 2 years from saying, you know what? I'm done with this thing.
I've been waiting on that guy to retire. After every national championship he wins, I'm like, this is the year.
And every
This is
time
the year we're going to be free from the devil.
every time someone takes him down, I just feel like that desire to stay
Takes
is a
another
little
notch
bit,
off the belt.
Yeah, I do. and I think Ole Miss is coming in hot. And I agree with you. Alabama obviously won't cover the spread because I don't think they're going to win.
Ole Miss by 3. Let's go.
Ole Miss by 3. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure.
Even if it's a terrible call, it would be fun if we were right.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Agreed. This game is not at all, not remotely important. Tennessee versus Texas San Antonio. Tennessee by 1 billion.
I don't know, man.
They're a 21-point favorite. And I
wish we played
cover
Tennessee this year. You know, at the front of the season, I was scared of Tennessee. I was like, I'm glad we're not playing them this year. And now the more I watch them, the more I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with it. I'd be okay with that.
Well, we'll get our measurement against Florida this year. Well, we'll see where we stand.
That's fair.
Because
Florida gets tired by then. Or they kick a few more players off the team. Gross. Excuse me.
That was awesome.
That was
Really
disgusting.
nice.
Should have muted.
Very nice. Not anything to cover there. With you or with that game.
I'm terrible. Sorry, man.
That game was, burp was the game.
I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, next game, same thing. Charlotte versus Florida. I guess we'll give Florida the
Body bag.
We'll give Florida the
I need a sound effect that says body bag. Like, you know what I mean?
for sure.
gonna
Or
get
just a sweeping sound.
Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see what I got on here. Here we go. Little prowler.
Yeah. Florida's going to cover this spread of 28 points on the Charlotte 49ers. Done.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Really?
Yeah.
They're really called the 49ers?
That's what it says.
Okay.
Man, does Georgia play actual football teams? That is the question.
Not this season.
The question is, does Georgia have a team on their schedule?
What's that team name you said? He said this thing. It was hilarious. It was like, it was the school for the deaf and blind. Or something like that.
Yeah, the school for underwater basket weaving.
Yeah.
That's who they play this year. It seems like every week. So this week the cupcake is UAB.
What does Georgia's entire schedule look like? Because now I'm just curious.
Yeah.
It seems like every week we're like body bag.
Georgia, UT Martin, Ball State,
dude.
South Carolina.
Okay. South Carolina tried to give him the business.
UAB, Auburn, Kentucky, Vandy,
dude.
Florida, Missouri, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Georgia Tech.
Oh my God. All right. You got Ole Miss or Mizzou. Maybe give it to him. Maybe. Mizzou almost got him. He was either the last year or the year before. Remember?
Maybe.
Because that was, I think Georgia's Mizzou's like LSU, dude.
I mean, they got nobody, really. Man. They got nobody.
Must be friggin' nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to move to the SEC East. Makes as much sense as Missouri being there.
What are they doing next year anyway? Are they going to the pods or?
I think they're going to 14 pods.
Or is it going to be one big league?
No, they're going to the pods. I think that's settled.
That's cool. I'll take it.
So
we don't play Bama next year. I'm good with it.
Perfect. Yeah. So Georgia, another cupcake, another giant spread, 42 points. And they'll cover it easily.
Yeah.
Okay, Memphis, Missouri.
I'm going Missouri.
Memphis is a much better offensive team and a better defensive team than Missouri is.
Memphis lost to somebody last like week.
Memphis is 3-0.
Didn't it? Oh, they won then.
Yeah.
Okay. Who'd they play last week?
They played Navy and won. They played Arkansas State and won. They played Boston College and won.
Arkansas State
big.
Is real bad.
I think they beat Boston College bigger than Florida State beat Boston College.
Florida State barely beat Boston College.
Yeah, Memphis beat them 56-14. So,
all right. Oh, I'm still gonna take.
I'm actually gonna take. Let's see. Missouri's only a 5.5 point favorite
against
Memphis.
Wow,
their offense. Memphis puts up 450 yards a game. Missouri puts up 394.
You know, they're kind of due. If they want to get right with the rest of the SEC and get that one out of conference loss.
Memphis holds teams to 251 yards. Missouri holds teams to nearly 300 yards. I'm going to go with Memphis here.
I'm going Mizzou.
I'm going with Memphis by 3.
Mizzou by 14.
We'll see.
I don't even like Mizzou. I'm just saying.
I don't like Mizzou either, and I don't believe in them. So
you don't believe in Drink? Drinkowitz.
No.
Is that his name?
Drink going to get drunk after he loses to Memphis. All right. Mississippi State, South Carolina. Mississippi State just got drubbed.
South Carolina is going to tear them
LSU.
off. Yeah, they had a bad time against them.
Yeah, they just got drubbed by LSU. South Carolina lost to Georgia, and they were in it for a half.
I don't know. South Carolina might come out fired up, dude.
Yeah. South Carolina is the favorite, touchdown favorite.
South Carolina, I'm having
better offense, even defense. I'll pick.
I think
South
Mississippi
Carolina.
State's a mess this year.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, South Carolina.
We talked about that before. Mississippi State is a team that is full of spread players trying to run the ball.
Yeah,
and it shows in their stats.
Yep.
I agree with you. South Carolina covers that touchdown spread.
And I think he runs the ball almost as stubborn as Stan Pittman does. He's like, they're like, we're gonna run the ball. The O-line's like, we can't hold him, boss. And he's like, run the ball, run the ball.
I think that's pretty accurate, honestly. Yeah, Mississippi State or South Carolina covers the spread.
Yep.
All right, the last game on the SEC schedule for this week. LSU is an 18-point favorite, 17.5 point favorite. LSU puts up 537 yards a game. We put up 370 yards a game. They outpass us. They outrush us.
Not a good time.
And they've played 2 real teams.
All I have is that stupid puncher's chance thing, you know, like you know what everybody says, like no matter how bad we are or how good they are, it's LSU.
We play to the level of our competition.
Well, then that's good because we need to hang in there with LSU.
Yeah. We played to the level of our competition.
You remember Greg Brooks?
Yeah.
Greg Brooks Jr.?
Yeah.
Did you hear like something? He had some medical emergency or something.
I didn't.
And he completely rolled out. I have no idea what actually happened to him. If anyone actually knows and is listening, comment because I have no idea. But he did. He's not playing this week at all. But there was some medical emergency and he like went home. So I don't know what's up with him. But
I don't know.
Hopefully nothing serious, you know, even though he transferred. But regardless, you know, he was a hog. So we care.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Anyway,
all that to say, here's what I'll say. If we come out flat,
yeah, we're screwed.
LSU is going to cover the 18 points. If we come out flat, they're going to cover the 18 points. If we come out on fire, if we come out actually blocking for the run game, if our tall wide receivers can find their spots, then it'll be closer.
That's one of my hopes. They more than that. They need to find some separation. our wide receivers.
Find some separation.
But our wide receivers are the same height as Florida State wide receivers are.
Yeah.
So now, are our wide receivers as good as Florida State wide receivers? No, that's to be seen. But
that's questionable.
They're the same height, so we know we have the physical ability. We got the speed. We got the talent if they could figure it out. You know what I mean? I feel like had we not lost last week, we'd be coming in here bumping our chest. Oh, we're gonna win, bro! Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's where I think we have the physical talent to do, or the physical skills to do it. I think we have the talent. I do think it comes back to coaching and play calling.
I wonder if it's that game where we just click, though. It's like we always have that game.
Maybe.
You know?
If some hard conversations were had this week, I think it could be. I think it could be.
They mentioned a different style of blocking this week, like chip blocking or something like that. I guess it's where you kind of just hit them and move, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know enough about that because I didn't get deep enough into, But
definitely blocking, especially for the run game, has got to pick up.
I did watch. A lot of our worst blocking, if you rewatch the game, was just that last drive.
No, I mean
there was some good. I mean, AJ cut a really good run. There was some good run. There was some good blocking, and there were times that there
was a lot of penalties though.
That's on the whole team. You know what I mean? That's discipline.
Yes, but there were several holding penalties. There were more than 4.
There were 3 garbage calls.
There were
but there were some
4 or
reasonable
5
ones.
holding penalties, and Latham in particular.
You know, those were Big 12 refs.
Yeah, I know. With a Big 12 team, I get it.
I don't think the refs lost it for
you
us,
should never. It should never come down to the refs.
Yeah,
I mean, if it does, if that's what it is, and I commented this on Ty's podcast. If it comes down to the refs, then we're going to lose a lot of games.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to get calls against Alabama. We're not going to get calls against Florida. We never do.
You think that would be part
we never get those calls.
You think that'd be part of the owner's manual they give you when you join the team? Like, hey, the refs are going to screw us, so we got to be good. You got to play through that.
You got to be better than the 10 calls you're going to get from the refs.
Yeah.
And we were not against
to BYU. Even stand a chance, we're going to have to go play disciplined football. And we're not going to be able to get penalties, which LSU is a very low penalty team.
Yeah.
I don't think they've even had very many on the whole year. Probably haven't even
had more in that game
than they had the whole year. Exactly.
So we can't have that happen again.
So there's that Brian Kelly. Yeah.
Brian Kelly going to the national championship, guys.
Hey, man, I do not want to be right on that.
You're not going to be right on that.
Oh, not when we beat them this weekend, boy. What's your final score? What's your final score prediction on that? Tell the truth, though.
Honestly, 35-17 LSU.
Hogs by
3. Okay. Now, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think about it. The last 3 years, good as they've been, bad as we've been, so on and so forth. We won by 3. We lost by 3. No. We lost by 3. We won by 3. We lost by 3. We got to win by 3. I'm terribly optimistic. Look, I'm going to do it.
And it's not coming from me from a lack of love.
No, I know.
It's not. Okay. It's coming from me from realism.
So that's from my heart. All right. From my brain.
From my heart, I would love to say, well, Hogs by 3.
From my brain, we're going to lose by 10. From my heart, we're going to win by 3.
Yeah. From my heart, I would love to say we're going to win by 3. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close, but we're going to pull it out at the end.
Yeah.
Realistically, we're going to get beat by 17.
Yeah. Gun to my head.
18.
Yeah. You think they'll cover?
Yeah.
Damn.
I do.
I don't think they'll cover.
We haven't played anybody who's hit us in the mouth yet.
I mean, BYU
beat us, but
dude, did you see that?
But they
were laying some wood, dude.
As good as they were not an SEC team. And I think LSU is going to bring the heat. I mean, I just
know that we have 3 blueprints of things not to do this season, because regardless of winning the first 2 games, they were not good games.
They were not good games.
Right? We have 3 games laid out of what exactly not to do. So, clearly the coach is going to go in and be like, look, guys, this stuff we've been doing, not going to cut it, okay? Yeah. Don't do that. Here's the film of you being stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
fair.
Those kids are going to be like, I really don't want to be stupid this week. So you never know. Hey, man, I'm a hopeless Razorback romantic.
Look, guys, I want you to win. I will be cheering for you. I think right here in the studio this week.
Yeah.
We're going to be cheering for you. You have all my love and support.
That's gonna be real X-rated,
And I hope-
probably.
and I
R-rated. That sounded terrible.
I hope that I'm wrong. I want to be wrong, but I'm going to keep my prediction where it is, 35-17 LSU.
35-17. Okay, so let me think of some actual numbers. I am thinking more because I don't think LSU is all that on offense.
You don't think they're 540 yards per game and all that?
Damn. Why you gotta say the stats, man? Dang. Now I'm thinking. All right, wait. Who have they played this year? No, I gotta get my brain around this.
Florida State, Grambling, and Mississippi State.
They play one good team.
Mississippi State's still an SEC team.
Mississippi State's trash.
Mississippi State's offense is trash.
True.
Their offense is their problem.
How many yards is is it terrible that my brain goes, it doesn't matter? Like, how many yards are they allowing per game?
They're allowing 338.
That's a lot.
And our yards per game offensive, 370.
Hey, we got some room. I don't know, man. Maybe the ball bounce our way. Again, Hart Hogs by 3, but my actual prediction, I'm gonna go LSU 31, and I think we'll lose. And I would say we'll get like 17.
31-17.
Probably 31-17. Probably. Maybe they will cover.
Okay.
Let's call it 20.
That's only 14.
All right, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm wishy-washy because I'm such a Hog fan.
31-21.
Yeah, I'm going to go 31-21. I'll go 10. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
31-21?
No, I said 31. I said 35-17. You go 31-21. That's good.
31-21 it is.
Bet.
Hogs by 3. Don't care.
Hogs by 3.
Hogs by 3, baby.
3.
Let's go.
That's the heart.
I'm going to be in
pick.
here. Guys, look, I'm going to be honest with you. If because we're going to stream this game, we're going to watch it live. It's going to be a game companion. So I don't know how this is going to go, but I might curse a bunch. We'll see. And again, especially by the fourth quarter, man, it may be, I may be a little lathered up. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know, man. If it gets real bad, I'll just delete the stream.
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
No worries.
All right, we got 2 more games to talk about just for interest. Well, actually, we talked about the Colorado-Oregon game already, so we got one more that just seems interesting. Number 6, Ohio State. Know nothing about them, but I'll give you some stats.
But it's Ohio State.
And number 9, Notre Dame. Because and the only reason this one's interesting to me is because when we talked before the season started, you're like, Notre Dame. Who's Notre Dame? They're nobody. And I said they always start out the season with all this respect, all this stupid respect that they get. And here we are. They've played 3 absolute nobodies when it comes to football. They've blown out everyone they've played. And they're sitting at actually 4 absolute nobodies. They've blown out all 4 of them. And they're sitting at number 9 in the country with 4 cupcake wins.
Who are the 4 teams they played?
No problem.
I'm just curious.
Navy.
Okay.
Tennessee State.
Wow.
North Carolina State.
They're
and
Power 5 at least.
Central Michigan.
Wow.
And they blew out all 4 of them. North Carolina State being the closest game by far.
Them games are weak, bro. Come on, man.
But let's be honest. Ohio State played Indiana,
Okay.
Youngstown State, and Western Kentucky.
Jeez.
So neither one of them's played anybody, and they're both top 10 teams.
So they're both going to lose. And the whole world rejoices.
Notre Dame has a better defense and our better offense, and they are evenly matched on defense.
Dang, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
I've
what
seen-
makes it interesting.
Unfortunately, I've been at the games this year, so I haven't really got to watch much college football except like the late ones.
Yeah.
So I catch every Colorado game because they play at like midnight. All right.
I'm going to stand by what I told you before the season started.
You going Notre Dame?
No.
You're
I'm
going
going Ohio State
Yeah.
because Notre Dame to me gets all this weird respect because they're Notre Dame. Because a movie was made about them called Rudy. So from that point on, if they win their first game of the season, all the sports writers seem to go, oh, Rudy's back. Notre Dame's a top 10 team, and then they're not.
Notre Dame seems to choke whenever it counts.
Whenever it counts. So I'm going to go
I'm going Ohio State by 2 touchdowns.
Now let me tell you what the line was.
Yeah, what is the line?
The line is Ohio State by 3 points.
2 touchdowns. Going to get out of control in the 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my thoughts.
You know what? I'll go with that too.
Points
that
are hard to put on it. Let's see. Because we're talking about, they're Big 10. Is that right? Big 10?
Ohio State is Big 10.
Big 10. Okay. And then
Notre Dame is independent but aligned to the ACC.
Gotcha.
So their schedule this year is Duke, Louisville, USC, Pitt, Clemson, Wake Forest, Stanford, and then the cupcakes that we mentioned, and Ohio State.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go Ohio State by 14 for sure.
24-10.
I'm going 28-14.
14. Okay.
Yep. Thank you for the math.
You bet.
Outstanding.
It's what I do. It's what I'm here for.
Oh, you got anything else, brother?
I think that's it, man. I've cried over the Razorbacks enough.
Hogs by 3.
Yelled and screamed about the Razorbacks enough.
I didn't. I got weirdly calm about it.
One thing to mention that was not mentioned. This is important. You were at the game. What happened at halftime of that game?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
What happened at halftime of the Arkansas BYU game?
The band performed?
I mean, they probably did, but something important happened. Something really important to me happened. They brought out the 1998 Lady Razorback basketball team that went to the Final Four.
You're right.
The team that I was on the practice squad for.
Dude, we were tied and I was having a fit.
That was the team that I was on the practice squad for.
Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
all those ladies was so awesome to see them all get back together, see the coaches again. The saddest thing, the University of Arkansas let Gary Blair go. They didn't fire him. They just didn't renew his contract. He went to Texas A&M and won a national championship. And it's like, what in the world did you do?
Ow.
Because he was one of those coaches. I'll just tell you how much respect I have for the guy. And the way I look at college football or college basketball coaching, men and women, if you have a coach that takes you to the tournament every year, whether he wins the national championship or not, if you are consistently in the tournament, you can't just go, nah, we don't like
why
you that
they
much.
did that.
And
were they paying him too much or something? Like to their standards or something? You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I'm not really sure what happened. I don't know the behind the scenes on that. I wish I did.
Yeah.
I don't know the behind the scenes on that. He definitely has a book out. I wonder if he addresses it in the book. I haven't read it yet.
Probably. I'm gonna get the audiobook. I don't read.
But honestly, to let him go, to let him leave, and to watch him win a national championship with another team. I mean,
yeah, that sucks.
That just was in the conference.
That'd be like if
he went
Houston
from
Nutt,
Arkansas to Texas A&M.
It'd be like if Houston Nutt went to Ole Miss and won an Natty this year.
Oh my God, I would have been
suck.
so mad if that happened.
By the way, just a quick note. I think Houston Nutt could make a Wolverine purr with his voice. That guy, man, I listened to his podcast the other day and I was like, this guy,
What in the world?
I just want to run through a wall and throw a trailer. Like, guys,
That's fair.
he's inspirational. It's great. Oh,
That's
man.
fair. All right, well, let's wrap this up.
Wrapping it
You've
up.
got one more drink of that in there.
Oh, yeah.
The same. Let's,
Shot.
Not shots. Thank you, Whistle Pig, for a great whiskey. Thanks, Travis, for some great conversation.
For sure.
And I will see you again in here on Saturday for the LSU game. So.
Woo Pig, Hogs by 3.
Woo! Hogs by 3. Let's go.
Let's get it.